There's only so much land. You can't make more land.
But we don't have enough development to keep up with the demand for that sort of that middle income to lower income.
We don't have any more. We're not running out of dirt, but we can't grow the dirt. So we've got to keep it, we can only do so much near the square.
I'm gonna go and do a video showing for these people at this condo and see if they like it. We just kind of came into contact not too long ago, so this is kind of one of the first things that they've seen. I mean, I've had clients that have never set foot in Oxford that buy condos based off of the videos, and it's nothing fancy, it's just my phone. But that's just something that's really common with all these out-of-town buyers because, you know, every year we get a new influx of consumers from, like, you know, freshmen that are starting at the university. So it's a good place to be in just because the turnaround is so frequent. And crown molding and just a really nice open floor plan. A lot of natural light coming in from kind of shelving in this double door pantry. Beach room upstairs on the last bedroom on this floor, and then we've got a third.
Oxford real estate is just it's strange. It's a bubble. We know it's a bubble. It's just a strange location because there's only one university here. There's only 7 football games, sometimes 8, I guess. Football games that we have here, baseball, you know, but the university causes definitely increases the value over what you'd see throughout the rest of Mississippi and really anywhere between here and Memphis.
Small town with a big city amenities. A lot more people are coming to Oxford than just to see the sports, to see the football games and all that. They're finding themselves, hey, we're just going to use it for football weekends, and now they're coming here for random weekends just to get out of their own hometown. So we have, you know, all the food, all the culture. There's always something to do downtown, and just makes for pleasant weekends and getaways.
Around the square itself, it's too expensive to buy a house unless you're rid of, you know, these are multi-million-dollar houses. Not that long ago, they were not. Right, the values have really kicked up. You can go about a mile outside of the square, the prices get somewhat affordable, but if you're comparing the amount that you'd be paying for a mortgage and taxes and insurance and utilities, it's still more than that $1,600 number.
One reason that some folks say that housing is so expensive here is because we have a limited supply. I don't actually agree with that. Oxford has an enormous vacancy rate, meaning that there are lots of properties that sit around town unoccupied. All these big student complexes that you see in Oxford, they can be profitable if they're 60, 70% filled, which is one of the reasons that they'll charge per bedroom rather than charging by the unit, because it's more profitable to do that. If you have a 3-bedroom unit that market rate might go for $1,300, $1,400 a month, but they're going to charge each person $800 or $900 a month, and they're going to make double what that unit would clear on an open market, which means they don't need to fill all of their units in order to be profitable, and they can keep their rents high.
Rental prices generally, once they get to a level, they don't fall back down. So if you're looking at $1,600, $1,800, $2,000, unless you're sharing your house, which is often what you have to do, students have to do that quite often, right, to make sure you fill up all the rooms and without going beyond what your landlord would want. That's the only way to really kind of bring the price down. But if you're a family moving into the area, that price is the price. There's no other way around.
Not really sure what it will look like in the next 5 years. I don't think the path we're on is sustainable though. So I feel like in 5 years something will have to give, or this is going to be a very different kind of place than what people have been accustomed to.